This is real strength training. You're training your body to get stronger. You don't gotta worry so much about muscle breakdown all the time. Full push routine. Let's go.
None of y'all stopping me, don't need to ask. Chopping trees, planting seeds, plotting schemes, crossing lines, dotting T's. Lines are blurred, I cannot see. Before I die, I'm top 3. Before I die, I'm top 3. Before I die, look, this is the moment I waited. I took all my options and weighed them.
What's good, YouTube? You're here with the Prez. Back in Juniper Park today, we got the rings out. So today's supposed to be a push strength day. Today I'm going to be bringing you something different than the typical routine you guys have been seeing. Most of the time you guys see me starting with either handstand push-ups, barbell bench press, standing barbell military press as my main movement for push, and then I get into more work on the rings. Last time you guys saw me doing those weighted ring dips with the 50 pounds. Also, you guys see me on my hypertrophy day doing the 10 sets of 10 with the 50-pound regular dips. But today's push strength session is going to be a little different. Today we're going to work on full body push strength. We're not going to focus on muscle breakdown. Listen, there's a difference between training your muscle and training your full body. Especially when you train your rings, a lot of nervous system activation. Even though you're doing one movement, your whole body's got to be engaged. So today we're going to be focusing on full body tension weighted. We're going to be holding support holds. We're going to be holding iron crosses. We're going to be holding ring flies, all isometric holds. We're not going to be going reps of anything, but we're going to try to do long holds. 20, 30-second isometric holds of each exercise for 3 to 5 sets, depending on how they're going. So, like always, we're going to start our push exercise with our shoulders. But you guys already know, standard warm-up for every time on the rings, some skin the cat. So we're just going to go through about 5 reps of skin the cat with a nice dead hang, stretch the shoulders out, warm the whole body up. Let's go. So we warmed up with those skin the cats. We're gonna wait 2 minutes. And the first exercise we're gonna start with is a body weight exercise because I cannot do this move weighted yet, especially with the 50-pound kettlebell. We're gonna just be doing iron cross holds. The purpose of today's exercise, I said, is to work on all push strength. Remember, pushing is gonna involve shoulders, chest. When on the rings, support holds are gonna be a push exercise. Holding iron crosses is gonna be a push exercise. Dips, all things like that are gonna be push exercise, but we're not gonna be working the range of motion. We're going to be working the isometric holds of everything, building up strength in that whole full body tension in those exercises specifically. So 2-minute break and let's get into the crosses. All right, so remember, when training on the rings, you're going to be working a lot of stabilizer muscles that you wouldn't be working if you're training on the bar. Remember, bars are stagnant, the rings are mobile, right? Each limb is going to be able to work unilaterally. You're gonna have to work a lot of stabilization because the bar is fixed, the rings are not fixed, right? Told you guys this 100 times in the past videos. So what we're gonna start with, again, ring cross holds. The purpose of this is to build strength in the tendons of the elbow, shoulder stabilization, and work on that hollow body, full body tension, squeezing the glutes, staying protracted the whole time, everything tight. Like I said, we're gonna go for 15 to 30-second holds in every exercise. And like always, guys, we start in a support hold. So remember, push day, we're not doing any pull. We're just jumping right into the support holds. From here, dropping out a little bit. So you guys see the shake, right? The purpose is to work through that shake. That's your nervous system trying to adapt and get stronger in that movement. You guys see, it's not a full cross yet, but I came to about maybe 60% out, and then 1 press up in. Push day, remember, going into that cross, you're fighting gravity, you're pushing down the whole time If you're not pushing down, your arms are gonna collapse and you're just gonna drop through. Set 1, we're gonna rest about 2 to 3 minutes in between each set. Like I said, 3 to 5 sets. Let's get it. All right, set 2. So then you got a good 15 to 20 second hold that set also. Again, 3-minute breaks. Trust me guys, try these exercises out. Fight through that shake. You're gonna notice good, really good strength adaptations the next time you go to push exercises, especially when you try to do these on a next day fresh and you try to hit cross reps, cross presses for reps, even dips on the rings. Everything, holding all this stuff, support holds, crosses, they're gonna strengthen all the stabilizing muscles used when you're doing these compound movements on the rings. So build up the strength. You can see we're gonna be doing weighted sets soon. Let's get it. Set 3. If you guys will notice, each set, I'm trying to lengthen the range of motion that I'm going down in the cross hold. So set 1, I was about here. Set 2, I tried pushing down a little more. And set 3, I tried to open up a little more. Solid 15 seconds, all 3 sets. We're gonna go for one more set, 4 sets, and call it a wrap on this. Then we're gonna get into some weighted support holds, full push routine. Let's go, set 4. Alright, 4 sets, cross holds done. It's gonna put a ton of stress on the shoulder joint. Shoulder stabilization, you're gonna really get stronger from doing this type of exercise. Elbow strength, wrist strength. Remember, you gotta come from a support hold and flare your wrist out. The wrists are now gonna go from being flexed to almost extended. Pushing down on those rings. Again, at the same time, glutes gotta be squeezed, core has to be engaged. You don't wanna be swinging around, everything tight. Fight through the shake, that's how you're gonna get the adaptations. Work to your level. If you guys can't go as deep as you can, if you guys can only go to here, that's fine. Over time, you'll be able to go a little low, a little deeper. Remember, start here. Next week, go there. Next week, you'll get to there. Progressively overload. Next up, support holds, weighted. Let's get to it. All right, so next up, like I said, we're gonna be doing weighted support holds. If you guys watched the last push strength video on the rings, I was doing ring dips with the 50 pounds. Pause reps, 50-pound kettlebell. Today, all we're gonna do, we're gonna come right into the position where all we have to do is press up on the rings. There's gonna be no eccentric work now. So all we're gonna do, we're gonna put all our weight down on the rings, 50 pounds is gonna be loaded. We're gonna press up and we're gonna hold a support hold. Again, 15 to 30 second hold, 4 sets for this exercise also. So, you guys know I got the 50-pound kettlebell. So, this is what I mean. Set the rings up to about chest height, right? All you wanna do, lean your body through, put all your weight down on the rings as is. If you guys can't do weighted ring dips yet, or aren't good on the rings yet, this is how you can get yourself into a dip position and work on support holds and build strength in that position. So, get the rings down. So all you have to do, put all your weight down, and then all you can do is press down on those rings. Press down on the rings, lift your body up. Try to avoid jumping off the floor as much as you can. So, all my weight's down. I'm just gonna press up, lock out, twist the rings and hold. All right, 15-second hold. Remember, getting strong in that support hold is gonna build up strength for everything you need to do on the rings. Everything on the rings besides front levers and back levers are gonna pretty much start from that support hold, whether you're doing planks, crosses, muscle ups, dips. All of them are gonna have to have a solid support hold for the start. So doing them weighted is gonna build a ton of central nervous system adaptations. So when you're doing it with body weight, it's gonna be a lot more easier and fluid when you're on the rings. 1 set down, 3 more to go. 2-minute breaks in between each set here. Let's get it. Let's go, set 2. So remember, this is all straight arm push strength. You guys see me do a lot of straight arm pull strength, levers, front lever raises, back levers, that's straight arm pull strength. Planches, support holds, crosses, those are straight arm push strength. So this is a push-based workout. A lot of these exercises are gonna be straight arm based, especially when working on the rings. Rings involve a lot of straight arm strength and they require it. So again, 2 sets down, 2 more sets to go of these 50-pound support holds. Let's go, set 3. All right guys, set 4, last set. And just because this is called a push strength day, remember when you're training on the rings, no matter what, pretty much the entire upper body is gonna be getting worked. So yes, we're gonna be training primarily on our push days, shoulders and chest the majority of the time, but when you're on your rings, remember, especially in this support hold, your back is engaged. You gotta flex that entire scapula, working in that protracted position. The back is stabilizing the entire upper body. Traps are engaged, rhomboids, everything, triceps. So literally the entire upper body is engaged. You have to also, again, squeeze the glutes, keep your legs together, point your toes down, everything tight in an exercise like this. But the whole load is gonna be on the entire upper body, not just the push muscles. Again, the back is gonna be working as stabilizers here as well. So step 4, let's go. All right, pretty sure I got a solid 20-second hold on that 4th set. So, exercise 1, cross holds for time. Exercise 2, support holds. Now we're gonna get into 1 bent arm movement. We're gonna stay in this dip position. Now we're gonna work on just the bent arm hold of a weighted dip. We may push up, but the main goal is just to get into this flex position and then hold with the load on our body. So, and rest about 3 minutes and then get into that. Let's go. All right, so next up, we're gonna be working on bent arm strength. Remember, the first 2 exercises, straight arm push strength. Now we're gonna be working on a bent arm weighted dip hold. We're not gonna try to lock out or anything. All we're gonna do, I raise the rings 1 level from the previous exercise when I was just pushing into the support hold. Now I'm gonna, again, put all my weight down onto the rings, but now look, I'm in a deeper range of motion. I have to press up and I'm gonna press to 90. And I'm gonna just try to hold and focus on holding at 90 degrees. After the isometric hold, I may push up to lockout or I may just drop depending on how intense the set is feeling. So, goal here is bent arm strength. And the reason why I did this exercise after the weighted support holds was because I wanted to get my body acclimated to holding the 50-pound weight on the rings first. So, support holds, activating the nervous system, get my body used to holding the 50 pounds above the rings. So now I'm gonna go into the bent arm movement and work on time here. 4 sets again, let's get it. Hold. You guys saw I was shaking OD. I counted 15 seconds in my head. I'm pretty sure I got it. And I didn't want to even go for the lockout because I definitely felt like the stabilizer and the support would have been off and I might have hurt myself. So the goal was to hold in that bent arm position for time, get stronger there. One set down, 2-minute breaks now again. 3 more sets, let's get it. All right, set 2, and remember, set the rings up slightly higher. So now when all my body weight is down, before I press up, I'm in a deep range of motion dip. You can see I'm way below 90 degrees. A lot of shoulder extension here. So what we want to do, set the rings up so it's a good height. So when you push up, you can slightly push up and hold in that 90-degree angle. So set 2, let's go. Hold. Shaky 15 seconds again, and I'm telling you, pushing up just from that dead stop and stopping midway, forcing a ton of tension on the chest. You're literally overloading the chest there, keeping the tricep out of it, the shoulder out of it, everything. It's literally all the tension is being placed on the chest right there. So you guys are gonna notice, do this exercise, do it over and over, focus it in the program. You guys will notice a dramatic increase in your chest size and strength, guarantee it. Let's go, 2 more sets. All right guys, set 3. I know I said I was gonna do 4 sets of this exercise, but instead of going for 4 weighted sets, I'm gonna do this 3rd set and then I'm gonna immediately drop and do a body weight drop set. And you're gonna see I'm gonna do a superset with this body weight drop set, combining 2 exercises that we've done so far. So stay tuned, let's get it. Last set, come on. And look guys, if you noticed, that set I was able to hold the longest. The prior 2 sets, I was starting to shake around 10 seconds, getting just about a 15-second hold. This set I noticed I didn't start shaking until about 15 seconds. That's how you know your nervous system is getting stronger and adapting to the movement. Force through those shakes. All right, here's the drop set, let's go. So, we're gonna go right into another bent arm hold, body weight. And then we tried opening up into that cross hold, just a little too fatigued. I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna go for that body weight set 1 more time, 1 more attempt at it. That'll be my 4th set. So I'm gonna rest 2 minutes and then go for it. Let's go. All right, ready? Body weight set, real set 4. Let's go. All right, guys. I try to keep that set as much under control as possible. That was 4 sets of those ring bent arm holds done, and you saw that 4 set was like a superset of the ring hold into that cross hold. So 4 sets done. Now I'm gonna get into 1 more body weight set. I'm just gonna do fly holds. I'm gonna go as deep as I can, 4 sets, and all we're gonna do, come down, we're gonna hold the fly position. Again, 15 to 30 seconds, 4 sets. It's getting hot out here, my phone's starting to overheat. I'm gonna record 1 set for you guys, and that's gonna be a wrap for the routine. So stay tuned. Last exercise of the day is gonna be these ring fly holds. All right, so last exercise of the day are gonna be these isometric ring flies. I have the rings set up pretty low. The lower the rings, the harder the exercise is gonna be, the harder the hold is gonna be. The more gravity is gonna be on your body, the more actual horizontal and parallel you're gonna be to the floor. The higher the rings, you're gonna be on more of an angle. So we're gonna go again, 15 to 30 seconds, 4 sets of this. I'm only gonna show you set 1. Then guys, I'm gonna do 3 more sets at the end, and that's gonna be a wrap for the video. So stay tuned. This is how the routine, this is how the exercise is gonna be done. Let's get it. Remember, starting protracted, squeeze the glutes, everything straight, everything tight, everything hollow. From here, straight arms come out, pull. All right, so I only caught a 10-second hold on that set. Elbow, everything is starting to feel a little fatigued right now. All the tendons, the stabilizer muscles, what I'm talking about. You can see I'm shaking a lot now at the 10-second mark. So I'm gonna go 3 more sets, hopefully hit 10 more seconds at least for the next 3 sets. And then next time we go on this exercise, I hope to get better than the 10-second hold. But still, 10 seconds for 4 sets, still gonna be a nice 40 seconds of total time under tension, and it's the last exercise. So this is gonna work a ton of core because you also have to stabilize. Don't let your ass sink, everything tight. Squeeze the glutes, stay hollow, stay in that protracted position. So hope you guys enjoyed this routine. This is real strength training. You're training your body to get stronger. You don't gotta worry so much about muscle breakdown all the time. There's different types of strength training. Here we're training our nervous system. We're training our body to make adaptations to get stronger in the exercises that we want to progress in when we're doing reps. So holding these isometric holds are only gonna benefit you for your reps and sets as well. So hope you guys enjoy this routine. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Peace out. BARNATURALS.
And they all love to talk, you know they do that shit the most. Think you on my level, boy, but you ain't even close.